Hi everybody, today we'll talk about organizing and cleaning our workplace using the 5S methodology. So first we'll define what is 5S and we'll know what are the objectives of this methodology. Then we'll go through the steps of applying the 5S in our workplace, and we'll know what are the benefits behind the application of this methodology in our life. Let's start with the definition of 5S. Actually, 5S expressing 5 words in the Japanese language, which starts with S, and then they translate it into 5 words in English that also start with S, describing steps of applying a cleaning and organizing procedure for our workplace in order to get a clean and very well organized workplace and minimizing the waste, plus make all the abnormalities or problems in our workplace very visible and detectable and clear for all the members of our organization in this workplace. If we have a look at this picture, it's actually an organization in Japan, and the man on the floor here is the manager of this organization. All the staff members are coming to work half an hour early. This half an hour is unpaid. They are sharing in cleaning and organizing the workplace together by applying the 5S methodology. So if we want to know what are the main objectives of applying this methodology, as we said before, first, to make our workplace very well organized and clean. Second, to make the all the abnormalities or problems are very clear and visible, and to minimize the waste through our process or our workplace. If we go to the steps of applying the 5S methodology, we will start with the first step, which is in Japanese, which is sari, and they translate it into English to be sort. Through this step, we are just, separate all what we need than what we do not need in workplace. So what I don't need in workplace, I have to tag it and make it identified. They use like red stickers on what I don't need. So I enter my office, as we see here. I found a lot of papers not needed, so they put red marks on it. I don't need this in this place. Something I do not use in the office, so I do not need it. I have to tag it. To transfer the office from the first picture to the second picture by applying the sorting. What I don't need, I can sell it, I can replace, recycle it or scrap it if I don't need at all. This is the first step in the 5S application. The second step, which is Saiton, and they translate it into set in order. And set in order here has 2 main points. First is to find a place for everything, a place for every needed thing in my workplace, and to put everything in its place. It's a very simple stage. Now I defined what I need in this workplace from the first step. These things I need to set in order by finding a place for everything and put everything in its place. And if we have this toolbox as example, we will find that each screwdriver has its own place and each one is in its place. So if I open this toolbox and there is a missing screwdriver, I will know directly that there is a problem here. there is something missing here, because there is something is not in its place. This is the second step. The third step is Saitsu, which is shine, and the shining process here is not only cleaning the place, but also cleaning for inspection. As while I'm cleaning, I'm inspecting my workplace, my equipment, my machine. As we see, this machine as example, this is the situation before applying the shine stage. A lot of oil, grease, and dirt and dirt all over the machine. I cannot define a problem. I cannot find the root cause of the leakage of this oil. But while I'm cleaning and shining my machine, I can discover the root cause, which pipe or which hose that causes this oil leakage. So I can transfer the machine from this picture before to the situation after applying the shine state, which helped me to discover any problem early enough to maintain it before I found that there is a big problem in the machine without being noticed or visible to the operator. This is the second, the third S in our 5S steps. The fourth one is Skitsu, which is standardize. The standardization step is to find a criteria and a methodology, procedures, standards for applying the 5S methodology using whatever tool you can use, like checklist or whatever. And if we go back to the Japanese organization here, we can find these small blue dots on the floor, which is marks for the legs of the tables or offices to be put here after we clean the floor. You can see the yellow line at the end of the room there, where the shoes of the employees could be put. So everything is well organized and standardized in the workplace, and this helps to keep it always clean and organized. The fifth is, which is Chizuku, sorry for my Japanese language, and they translate it into self-discipline, which is that each member of the organization is committed to the system that we agreed on. We are always applying the system. As we see, this rope is always tensioned, the system is always applied. Any violation will be clear. So otherwise you cannot feel that there is a violation to the system. So the system should be always applied. All of us are committed to apply the system in our organization. Those are the 5 steps for our methodology to keep our place, which is maybe a manufacturing station, documents in bank, files for patients in hospital, or even spoons and forks in our kitchen. So sorting what I need, what I don't need, set in order, a place for everything and everything in its place, shining for inspection and discovering problems, standardize a procedure for the application of this issue, and the fifth step is self-discipline, that we are all committed to our system. If we discuss what are the benefits of applying 5S, actually we have 4 main benefits. The first, we can achieve a direct cost saving by applying the 5S, as we remember the machine example which we discussed, that if I discover early that there is a leakage in one pipe or a hose, I can maintain it or change it easily before I face a complete line stoppage due to the machine malfunction. So this can really achieve a direct cost saving to our organization. The second benefit by applying the 5S methodology is that all the organization members are participating in applying this system. So it achieves the participation and sharing between all the organization members. The third is that all these members are committed to the system. So they are all applying the system we are agreed on. And the last thing, and one of the most important things, that we are minimizing the waste in our processes or our work. So hopefully that I presented a brief presentation about the 5S methodology that help us to keep our place very well organized, very well cleaned and shine, to first minimize the waste and to discover the abnormalities more easy and make it visible to everybody in the workplace. This, as we said, through the 5 easy steps: sorting what I need, what I don't need, set in order, which is a place for everything and everything in its place, shining for inspection, standardize, and then self-discipline by applying the system. We can start now discover the application of 5S in our home, in our offices, in our desktop and computers, and let's see the result of it. Thank you very much.